Hello, I'm Stephen Roberts. I've developed a jig for cutting rigid insulation. It takes 5 minutes to set up. It's got no electrics, no batteries, no maintenance and no dangerous parts. It's 100% faster and easier than any other cutting method. Most of all, it's virtually dust free. This is the R.I.C jig. It's bright zinc plated to stop rust. The wire passes through the jig and comes out the other side. The eye is into this handle. So put the board in. If we're going to cut a 400mm piece, this is 100mm across. This is 100mm across. So it can be used on the right side or the left side. If I want a 400mm piece, I measure 300mm, snap the tape in. 300mm, snap the tape in. The tape goes on the end there, out the way. The board comes across. We set up this mark with the end of the jig. And we set this mark to this end of the jig. Because this is not 100mm thick, it needs a wedge just to hold it in place. So there's the wedge. Now we take the wire and we have an upward motion to snap the wire into the foam. So we get across. And that's the cut. I think this jig is 100% environmentally friendly. This is the R.I.C jig for cutting rigid insulation, anything up to 100mm thick. This is a piece of 75mm, put it into the jig. This measurement across here is 100mm. This measurement across here is 100mm. So it can be used left-handed or right-handed. If I want to make a cut of say 350mm, I bring it through the jig, I measure 250mm, snap the tape in, 250mm, snap the tape in. The tape goes on the edge of the jig. You line up that point with the far end of the jig. We line up this point with this end of the jig. Because it's 3 inch, 75mm, we need to put just a little wedge in there. And the actual cutting, lift it up, straight across. If you want to do a tapered cut, you can put it in the jig this way. You can get a tapered cut up to about 250mm. With this jig, you can cut multiple pieces, which makes it faster. I've got here 4 25mm pieces. Line them up in the jig, come to the back end, pop in a couple of nails, and you can do what you want with that now. Cut it anywhere.